That probably looked stupid. It is Saturday night. It's about to turn into Sunday morning. It's about to be midnight. But guess what, guys? On Friday, Jubilee released Odd One Out, 6 queer people versus 1 fake. And now it said, when it says queer people, you would assume the mole in this is going to be someone who is cishet, but the thumbnail said who is straight. So that makes me like worried that they'll have like a straight trans person in, but they shouldn't have it like that if it's actually queer people, because trans people are also counted as queer people. So that's my concerns already out of the way. But can we talk about the timing? The timing, and that's the whole reason I'm actually doing a reaction, is because I was watching older episodes of Odd One Out the other day, and they literally, I was thinking, because there was like ones that was like straight people versus 1 secret gay person, and gay people versus 1 secret straight person, and bisexual people versus 1 secret straight person. I was thinking about how I couldn't be in any of those. Like, I couldn't be the mole or the regular player in any of those. And then literally 6 queer people versus 1 fake, and literally this is the one I could be in. How does that timing work out like that? So I knew I had to do a reaction when I saw this. So this is, I've never seen this one before. It just came out on Friday, and we're gonna watch it. And I guess we can play along. I see we have someone in a wheelchair, someone with a cane. I guess that fits. It is Disability Pride right now, I guess.
We brought together 7 queer people.
I'm a queer person.
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 I am a queer person.
I'm a queer person.
One is
Okay. Already, can we not? Because there's like, I forget what that's called, but it's like, because it's like, you could just say I am queer. You just say I'm a queer person. Like that just turns it into something weird. I forget what the term for that is.
who is the odd one out?
Scale to 1 to 10, how gay are we?
8.
I'd also say
I'm a 9.
Yeah, I would say a 9.
Yeah, 8, I guess.
8. A 7.
What makes you a 7?
Because I like both. Like I'm in like a poly couple right now with a guy and a girl.
Okay.
Okay, what do you like better?
I think this is one of my like first relationships the last 2 years, so I'm like kind of more open to like older couples. So.
Wait, I'm supposed to be playing along. Shoot.
What you like
I
better?
like girls a little more. That's why I was at 7.
Okay.
When Travis was asking questions.
And now it's panned away.
Like calling out that I didn't get to his point straight away.
I know there was someone named Devins in a recent video, or Devon, however the hell you pronounce it. It was in a recent video. It might be the same person or not. I don't really remember how that other video looked like. Then we've got Casey, who is, I don't know, she's kind of nailing the look, I think. But that means very little in
I just feel
here.
like they were skirting around every single question that was being asked.
Wait, but what's your sexuality? If you don't, sorry, I cut you off. I'm so sorry.
I'm bisexual and poly and bisexual.
Okay, fair.
So when did like everyone kind of discover their like sexuality?
I believe that person is, but also, like, the appearance thing, it could just be like a troll, because that's what Jubilee loves to do. They love to throw in, like, troll people because they want to, like, subvert people's expectations.
I was raised as a Mormon. I had like a secret relationship with one of my roommates in college. After that, I just couldn't deny it anymore, and I was like, okay, I'm gay.
I was 18.
See, that story could be real, but also it could be totally, like, made up, because it's, like, very easy to think of.
I experimented with a girl for the first time, and a lot of my previous life made sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I believe them, because that is, like, the... That's a similar story to mine. What did she say she did? Or they said that they did? I don't know. They don't throw up the pronouns, which is kind of annoying.
I was 18. I experimented with a girl for the first time, and a lot of my previous life made sense.
Oh, okay. See, I've never done anything with anyone, or even come close to that, but when the part where it's like everything before made sense, that's where I come in. So I believe them because of that, because I sort of can connect.
Well, I'm queer, and I've been queer ever since.
So are you a golden gay?
I'm a golden gay.
Good for you.
Travis was very to the point and like not
Okay, I
saying-
don't like that term. I've never heard that before. I don't like it. That seems very like there's like really bad energy in that term and in that person who said it, whomever they were.
Which also made me a little suspicious as well.
I came out 14, but I'm not a golden gay. So I went through a straight period. That's what I call it. I identify as polysexual. Most genders, but not all. I hate cis men. So.
I'm a golden gay. I'm a golden gay, but I don't really identify as gay anymore. So.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
And in college, I started like experimenting more, and I grew up in Ohio, which is like very conservative, and like my mom was like very like traditional Asian, so it kind of just stayed to me until I kind of moved out, and then I moved to California like a year and a half ago, and it's been more open, and everybody's been really awesome.
Welcome to country.
Even though they are.
See here, so the two people who are like totally off my list right now is the what was their name? Lacey. I think was it Lacey, or am I thinking of someone else? Well, there's Casey and there's Elizabeth. Okay, so Elizabeth and the one in the wheelchair whose name I am not sure about. Oh no, Travis. Okay, Travis and Elizabeth. They're off my list because one, it wouldn't be the person in the wheelchair. That's not, Jubilee wouldn't do that. I feel like they wouldn't make the answer as obvious as that, like the person who looks different already. And then Elizabeth, because I could kind of connect with their thing. Those two are off my list. If it's one of them, I will be shocked.
Binary, that doesn't automatically make you queer.
Travis is playing a very attack kind of gameplay. He's not really like giving us any details.
One simple but brilliant trick to cool your home in 90 seconds. Tired of hot and stuffy rooms during summer? This genius way to cool any room in 90 seconds.
This seems like a scam ad.
Over the market like crazy in the US.
Didn't we get a scam ad on the last Jubilee reaction in January? Three-way tie, you're kidding me.
Whoa.
Okay.
The tie is between Natia, Devins, and Travis.
Okay, I think Devins is off my list. I think he's also in the clear. He's in the good list because I don't know. I'm looking at his posture, and posture is like it can be, because it can be kind of a telltale sign. I don't know. Him or they, I don't know. I wish they put up the pronouns. Keith next to them also kind of has that going, but it's kind of more pronounced on Devon's.
Flabbergasted. So I'm going to give each of you 30 seconds on the clock to state your case, and then we'll do another round of voting. Natia, starting with you.
Well, if you guys vote me off, that's like super homophobic. I'm just gonna say, I'm just high femme, so like if you're distracted by my clothing, you're just like, she doesn't look gay. It's because this is like gender affirming to me, to present myself in like a super feminine way while being gay and not being like masculine and just like.
I feel like I'm gonna be like letting down the entire queer community if I like get the answer wrong.
Beaches and then go down to Roscoe's and then end at the Abbey because you gotta end at the Abbey. I met the couple I'm with right now at Mickey's. They're like married together and then found me. What else? Hamburger Mary's, anybody?
Yeah, like naming bars. I have no idea about any of that.
So
That is no way to defend yourself. List every gay bar you know. Okay. Makes no sense.
That is sus though. Oh, but the posture
Give
was.
30 seconds. Like talk about how much you love penis or something. Like don't say you love Hamburger Mary's.
I'm married to a man, so I don't know if that tells you anything. I've been.
You do have
here
a wedding
since
ring, okay.
12. I have a Winnie the Pooh tattoo and a HETERO tattoo. Come on, guys.
I don't think it's you. Remember, you're on my good list. See, the thing about Devon's is, yeah, that was a shitty defense, but the posture was there.
Just because you know the names of like a gay bar crawl doesn't mean anything.
Dude, the posture is literally, I can't.
Good gameplay.
I mean, it kind of sucks I was eliminated. I don't think they let me talk enough and kind of explain myself.
So do you guys all like identify as queer? Is that like an
We're
open
gay.
term?
Like, what do you guys?
I go between queer and bi. I was really comfortable with bi, but then my partner from high school actually came out to me recently as a trans woman, and my current partner is a trans man, and so the label bisexual has kind of just like started to feel a little like pushing me into a box, and I go between. That's what I'm trying to say.
It wasn't until I
That's
was
the thing. I hate like all labels. Like some people, I will never understand love labels. They think it like it's so great for them, and they love having them to like be able to like they feel like they belong or something like that. But I just feel like labels are so limiting. I do not like any of them for myself.
in my 30s that I discovered there was a whole
And they're
other
very
side.
stressful as well. Like it's very stressful. It makes you feel like you have to like pick one. And I refuse. I refuse to call myself anything.
Me that I could put a name to, like, and identify, and it's such a more full.
It is.
Yeah, I completely agree. As I started dating more male partners,
Jubilee
I
team
started using
member.
the label gay just because it felt easier. Until very recently, it's so rigid and sexuality is so fluid. While I have identified as gay for a long time, I have come to terms with the fact that I am also attracted to women. I'm attracted to trans individuals, and yeah, women are beautiful. Women are beautiful.
And I feel like with me, like, identifying as a lesbian after being, like, so strict on non-labeling when I was in high school and stuff, because...
It could be Natia, but I don't know, dude. Like, she, or they, or whatever, they're like... They have, like, the most... I don't know, actually, because wasn't it Katie? Lacey? Whatever the hell their name was, Lacey or Kaylee or whatever the hell. Why can't I remember their name? Hang on. Casey? Maybe Casey. Casey. There we go. Casey. I feel like Casey, okay, you know what? I think, honestly, Casey, now that I think about it, they were saying, like, period a whole bunch, and I feel like, honestly, it's, like, 2022. I feel like nobody says period that much anymore. They could have been trying to, like, overcompensate. Because, like, they might have, like, the whole, like, fashion thing going on, but I don't know. Like, it could be, like, all a ruse. Like, the period thing is that's the biggest hint so far, I think.
I went through, I finally feel like I belong to a community, which is, like, so stupid to say, but in retrospect, okay,
Labels can be liberating, or they can be, like, conforming. It's whatever is true for you as a person.
God, there are too many ads. And this is why I usually just react to shows.
He was very quiet. Like, I knew from the beginning he was gay, but at the end of the round, Elizabeth was just, like, more forward about her queerness.
Wait, actually, Elizabeth too, though. I hate to put Elizabeth, because Elizabeth said something where it was like, I understood all my past stuff, and like that was like such a thing for me too, but then there was also the thing, they said in the like post-interview, they said something about penis, and like, I feel like only straight people have like that sort of shallow view. Man, this game is so hard.
It's okay.
I appreciate you.
Good game.
I love your fit, by the way. I'm sorry, I never said it.
I thought it was.
Was that Casey that said that? Okay, Casey, honestly, top suspect. They were saying fit. They were saying period. They literally that's like my number one suspect right now.
I didn't say much.
If you think the mole is still in the box and you wish to continue playing the game, please raise your hand.
Wow.
I think we
I don't know.
You think we win?
Yeah?
I feel good.
Is the voting already done? Like, we're concluding? Because I don't want to throw myself under the bus.
No, voting's done. Yeah.
Okay,
We're done.
fair.
Just
So
throw it out.
I'm like kind of sus of you, only because like you have the stereotypical piercings. I'm just like they would put.
I'm also sus of
That's
Casey.
fair.
We're done too.
It's because
That's
I believe
fair.
you're gay. Like you're just like. Okay.
I was sussing you because my gaydar just wasn't going on. That was all there was.
I
to
get
it.
stereotyped. Yeah, like I definitely get gay vibes from you.
But she
Like,
could
for
also
sure.
be a farmer's market girly.
Yeah.
Yes, you could be a girl.
Oh, Casey also did not say sus. These other people are saying sus, and that's like a queer people thing to say. I feel like.
In my past
You were just like, I thought you were a horse girl, so I was just like,
A horse girl?
You look like every like stereotypical white gay that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You called Elizabeth a horse girl.
I did. I mean,
What's a horse girl? Am I thinking of like two things come to mind. One is like there's one innocent definition, which is like the like the basic ass white girl who like rides horses, and the other thing I'm thinking of is like I guess you could also call it riding horses.
Find that offensive. I'm gay. Y'all, I'm gay. I came on to set and I was the only one in Birkenstocks, like with my dogs out barking, and I was just like, well, I mean, at
Who the
least
fuck
I
looks
could
at
have the
shoes?
lesbian shoes, but
What is the
I think
lesbian
like the
shoes?
farmer's market horse girl.
Just to confirm, we feel
I feel good
confident.
ending. I'm
We're
curious,
good.
but I.
Okay. If the lights turn red, that means the mole is still in the box.
I think it's red. I think it's red. Because I think it's Casey. What? Dude, what the hell? They only voted out 2 people? And it was right? Wait, so Casey... Okay, Casey, what the hell, dude? So, wait, they voted out Devins and Keith. So one of them is a hetero. You think it was Devins? Because they had, like, the shitty defense.
Now we're gonna have them all reveal themselves on the count of 3. 1.
Which one? Which freaking one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, are your pronouns actually they them?
Okay, you don't identify as queer. Yeah.
So what
that
were you
makes sense.
thinking?
Backstory. Well, I am from Ohio and I am in a poly relationship, so I just like the men.
Just the man part.
Yeah, everything else is pretty good.
So is the poly couple that you're with
Okay.
a straight couple, or like 2 girls or a man and a woman?
So I have 3 relationships, but both my partners are bi.
Are you an ally though?
They seem a bit embarrassed.
If you're questioning yourself, allow yourself to
See, there's always a twist. With the odd one out game, there's always a twist. Like how, like one of the games, it was like the straight person was trans, and in this case, the straight person was polyamorous. I knew there had to be some kind of twist.
to explore and feel okay with not knowing for a little bit.
I lost someone very close to me a year ago who was a young queer person, and I just want every young queer person to know that it gets better, and there will come a point in your life where you are very confident in being part of this beautiful community.
If you find the queer community, you have a place in it immediately. You're immediately accepted into it. Take some time to think it over. Figure out if you're one of us, and if you are, congratulations, because we're fantastic. It's reparations in the straight community.
Yeah, where I live, there is no queer community. Is there a fundraiser on this? No! Freaking, they should have a Trevor Project fundraiser on this. I'm looking in the comments now. People are kind of mad. People are mad at Travis. I don't honestly... Well, they said the horse girl thing. Do I not understand what a horse girl is? I clearly don't. I gave 2 possibilities. Are neither of them right? A beautiful community where everyone is accepting could not be more false. I have heard horror stories from Grindr. UrbanDictionary.com. I'm going to regret this. Horse. If I type in horse, is it going to be the first thing recommended? Or is there no recommendations on PC version? A girl who wears t-shirts with horses on them and tapered denim pants will gallop on the track, is only friends with other girls who like horses, and will look down on you because you are not a horse. A crazy girl who has an obsession with horses. They usually talk about them all the time and act as if they are one. Some might even eat hair and grass. A weird girl that bites people. Crazy middle-class white girl who is obsessed with horses. Extremely kinky. Insane as shit. Debbie Ryan. Uneducated cretin is constantly makes some weird connection between horse riding and sex. Okay, I'm an uneducated cretin. which should be obvious from the fact that I just struggled to pronounce that. So that was that. And yeah, send labels to hell. And yeah, just do that. Keep on doing that. And then I'll see you next time.